Decentralized! Hey there, welcome to Decentralize. My name's Corey Moran. I'm here co-hosting with my partner, Peter Ganter. How you doing, Peter?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks for asking, Corey. Excited to be here today. We are going to cover, back a little while ago, a company called Facebook changed their name to Meta. And at that point, the Metaverse came into full focus. And there was so much hype and so much excitement, so much energy around it that when it didn't quite materialize the technology as fast as it is, it kind of had this deflation thing, right? But that does not change around the fact that the metaverse will become a dominant part of our lives, right? It's the evolution of Web3. We talk a lot about Web3. We talk about decentralization, right? And all of these are going to function better, in my opinion, in a digital environment. And that digital environment is going to be the metaverse. So here it is. Attention on things, lots of hype, overinflated prices, overinflated, right? That goes away. I want to paint a picture here. There was this thing called the internet. I'm sure we all know of it, right? We all know, you know what the internet is, right, buddy?
I've heard of it. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Excellent. There was this big giant bubble and all these things, .com addresses going for fortunes and lots of hype on the shares and the stocks. And then there was this thing called the .com bubble bursting. The people that stuck with it and invested after the pop, the people that engaged after the pop, they started projects, they continued to build the ones they were working on. Those were some of the businesses, some of the companies, some of the websites, the entities that absolutely made a fortune, because they said, oh, because the bubble burst didn't mean that the internet was still not going to be the most important thing in our lives at some point in time, and we were going to use it for everything. My belief system is this is exactly that moment. And this is the time for you to find the metaverse project that is going to be the Amazon of the metaverse, the Rolex of the metaverse, right? The top of the line, the best of the best. And we know we have found that metaverse with Utherverse. And part of it is the experience. They've been already operating for some time. They understand this space. The lineage of the founder of this in the whole entire internet space, Brian Shuster, somebody who engaged and got involved in the early 90s, right? Early to mid 90s, and helped pioneer the early internet and Web 2. And now he's going to be doing it in Web 3 with Utherverse. Now, Utherverse is not just a metaverse. It's a metaverse platform that allows for eventually millions of people. I want you to think about websites. How many websites are there in the world right now? Billions, I believe it is, right? Well, the same thing is going to happen. Eventually, people will have all different types of metaverses, and there'll need to be searches and browsers and all that stuff in order to function and operate just like it is on the internet. Well, guess what? Brian Shuster has already built that. They built the Xeon browser. They've built search technology. They've built everything that's necessary in order to move into this next phase of Web 3. But not only that, Corey, can you tell us a little bit about that, since they've been involved, this experience, this time frame, that Brian and the company has been able to file just a horde of patents, right? That are very important for running a metaverse. And this is what we've been hearing, right? These things are essential for running a metaverse. So one of my partners decided to do a little test. He says, let me go see what AI says about these patents. So Corey, can you pull up the Utherverse site for us?
Yeah, absolutely. This is mind-blowing here.
I'm super excited. I don't know if you can tell, guys, but I am super excited about this and what is going on here. All right, so this is the website right here, Utherverse.io. You can check it out. Go look at it right now. A little pre-sale on some tokens. You can check those out. So let's go to the patent part of this. All right. And what we're going to see is that there is a host of, it's close to 80 or 81 patents that are part of the metaverse, that these things have been filed. These are all issued patents that you're looking at here on it, all different types of stuff, from movement and filming and just all kinds of different things, device for physical interaction between remotely located users, digital media enhancement system, method, and apparatus, virtual environment for computer game, translating user interface and of applications. These go on and on and on and on and on. So what one of my business partners, Doug, did is he said, let me go see what AI has to say about this and what is possible in AI. And so he told us what his results were. And we're like, I don't know. Let's go check it out ourselves. And so that's what we did. So we took 3 questions that we asked it. We took some of the patents. Okay. So here it is, one of the patents that you see right there in there. And you can do, I am recommending, guys, that you do this yourself. Just go pick a patent, put it in, and go see, because patents are interesting. There's, when you do a patent, you're going to basically come up and explain your idea, and then you're going to come up with the claims. And a lot of times you'll come up with 20 claims or 18 or 15 different claims. And the patent office will go through and they'll disallow some. They'll say, no, this claim really doesn't work, or this one works. So a lot of a patent is the strength of the claims that are there. And that's one of the things that, you know, ChatGPT, Perplexity, we used as well, and we used Claude. So those were the 3 AIs that we asked the same 3 questions to. So, okay. And so, Corey, what was the first question we asked?
Yeah, the first question we asked was, give me the key aspects for defending the patent and the potential infringements of the patent. And then we go on to give it the actual patent number, which you can see on screen, which is the 8,276,071 multi-instance, multi-user animation platforms. And then this is what it spit out pretty quickly for us.
And there's a lot here, guys. We're going to let you read this yourself, right? So then what we did is, once we asked that question, we came up with, it's like, wow, these are broad patents. There's all kinds of, and you'll get different stuff here probably for different patents, right? But on this one, I was talking about the broad nature of it. Then we as well asked it a second question. We asked this to all 3. We're showing you one question in each of the metaverse, or each of the AI, sorry, on it. But then we asked it, what's the next question, Corey?
Yeah, we asked it then, how would a virtual concert infringe on this patent? And of course, we've got it starting out, you know, based on the information provided in the search results, a virtual concert could potentially infringe on patent number, so on and so forth, system and methods of virtual world interaction in the following ways. And then, of course, it gives us all the ways.
All right. And then what we did is we asked it the final question. And this is the wow part, I think. All right.
Yeah, we came over to ChatGPT and finally said, yeah, we asked it, given the way the metaverses work, the way that avatars interact with each other, the way that virtual worlds are created and replayed for additional virtual experiences, is there any metaverse that could actually exist without potentially breaking these 2 patents?
And in this search result, we put in 2 patents.
Yep, we got 2 patents here, and it gave us, of course, a lot of information, but down by the bottom here, you see analysis and conclusion. It says, considering the nature of these patents, it is evident that many metaverse functionalities could potentially infringe on these claims. The patents cover broad aspects of multi-user interaction, instance management, and virtual world navigation, which are fundamental to most metaverse platforms. And then it goes on to say, ultimately, due to the comprehensive nature of these patents, completely avoiding potential infringement while maintaining a competitive and attractive metaverse might be very difficult.
Bam. I mean, guys, that tells you that there's something more here than there is with any other metaverse that's out there. And so when you start looking at this now, I will say that if I believe go to the bottom of this page, buddy, down here. If you guys want to look, there is actually an infringement case that is going on there. And you can come here and you can see the summary of the litigation. This actually goes to court in, I believe, October. And this is with Epic Games, as well as there's Electronic Arts, EA, on that side of it. So there's already moving in that direction. Now, Utherverse is not about infringement. What they are about, though, is they've been doing this for over 18 plus years. Brian Shuster has put an absolute fortune, his own fortune, into developing and building this. And so ultimately, remember, this is not a metaverse. This is a metaverse platform. The difference is a metaverse is one set of land and somebody else gets to make all the rules and all of that stuff. And right with Utherverse, it is the tools, it's the ability for you to be able to say, you know what, I think I want to build my own metaverse. I'm really into 1972 Corvettes, right? And I want to build a 1972 Corvette world, right? And you know, I just pulled that out of my hat. I'm not into 72 Corvettes, but it's all right. But you know, and so you'll go in and you'll go to the platform and you make a few clicks, just like, has anybody here used any of the website builder sites, right? You can pay somebody a couple $1,000s or $1,000 to build a website for you, or you can go through and use one of the builders. So it has all the tools that you need to say, hey, here's templates and here's framework and here's everything that you need in order to be able to do that. And that's exactly what Utherverse has built. And these tools will be coming out over the next short period of time. We have an update coming right now. That's just it's still in closed beta. Okay. So Utherverse is in closed beta. And, but it's getting very close. I would say by September 1st, we'll be in open beta. And then the world will see what this metaverse looks like. Now, Corey, you have spent some time in the closed beta of Utherverse. Any thoughts?
Yeah, it's just, you know, when you go in this world, it literally takes you into this whole new world, and you're walking around, you're seeing the absolute stunning graphics and the other avatars, and you're going into these different portals to different places in the Utherverse. And I told Peter once that I didn't really get the whole excitement around this Utherverse until I actually went in there. And then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's like you transform into this whole place. And I don't think you can do that with a lot of metaverses. And so this being the mecca, the one metaverse to rule them all, once you experience it, you get the full experience, and it's evolving day to day.
Yeah, and it's incredible, guys. Once you get in there and you'll get to play, there are so many different aspects to it, worlds that are being built, whether it's going to be working in the metaverse, whether it's going to be playing in the metaverse, whether it's education in the metaverse. We're really going to have, just like the internet has intertwined itself in just about every aspect of our lives, the metaverse is going to do that same thing. And, I had somebody the other day said, I don't know about this stuff. And I was, like, look, how many kids right now every day log into Roadblocks and spend hours a day? And of course, this person had grandchildren. They're like, oh my God, I can't get my grandkids out of Roadblocks, right? That's all they want to do. And when for Christmas, they want Roadblocks gift cards. For this, they want that. They live in this thing. They love it. They're doing their own thing. They're building their own stuff. That is exactly right there. That generation, which is coming up right now, right? Some of them are getting 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. That's the future generations. And if you look at the time that they spend, I can look at my own son, right? He's 22 now, and he spends so much time playing video games. And I want you to think about, what is a video game and what is the metaverse? The metaverse is the next version of being able to play games and that type of stuff, because I can not only pick a set character that they give me, but I can design and develop and build and be my own character, and then take that character into all different types of gameplay inside the metaverse. So all of this stuff is coming together. If you believe in blockchain, if you believe in decentralization, then you've got to believe that the metaverse is going to take a hold of this world, and it is going to become an important aspect of our lives. That means what? Huge opportunity, giant opportunity, mega, possibly the largest transfer of wealth in human history. And I believe you need to stick your flag in the ground and say, here I am. And I believe that in the metaverse space, Utherverse is that place to place your flag and get involved with it. You can go to utherverse.io. If you're outside the US and Canada, they're doing a pre-sale right now on their token. You can participate in that. I believe it's at 5.5 cents a token that you can be involved, so you can get tokens before they launch. Here, the TG event, probably sometime in September, October. So a lot of great things that are happening, but do yourself a favor. Go grab a few of the patents, jump into AI and see what it says. And, if an AI does its thing, right? But it does it, seems to be pretty well. As a matter of fact, I believe that they took AI and they used it in a court case, and I believe AI won that court case, right? So it does understand, at least to some degree, the law and what is going on with it. And I think you'll find the information that you get is super comprehensible. Corey, any recommendations for our friends out there?
Recommend Utherverse. I mean, this is the more you get into the blockchain, decentralization, cryptocurrency, whatever you're looking into the Web3 platforms, you run into Utherverse, and it will blow your mind. And it's the experience is second to none, and it's going to be a household name. And so I recommend that you do go out there, you do your due diligence, and you use the AI. And like Peter said, it's going to give you very accurate, immediate results, and you can't argue that, and you can't get a better due diligence than that, in my opinion. So,
yep. And guys, we're going to stick a link down to Utherverse down below in underneath here in the more. And if you're interested in the pre-sale, you can use that link. It benefits us as far as being able to pay for the research and everything that we need to do for the channel. We appreciate that. If you like this content, hit the like button, share, right? Help us out. And if you want to subscribe so you can see more content like this, please do us a favor, hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell so you get notified every single time we come out with a video. Corey, thanks for joining me. Thanks, guys, for watching this. Looking forward to delivering more content soon. I will see you as an avatar in the metaverse super soon.
See you in world.